New England obviously hoping to see the Celtics win it all this year.
But for people from Johnston, it's much more than that. Coach Mazzulla is one of them. ABC 6 News reporter Caitlin Galehouse joins us now live from Bar 101 in Johnston with more on Johnston Joe. Caitlin.
Well, John and Tiffany was right. She was here talking to us an hour ago, and it certainly has filled in here at Bar 101. People coming in their green shirts, all excited for the game in just a few hours. Now, I guess we can call head coach Joe Mazzulla a hometown hero, or as Ian Steele would say, Johnston Joe. Now, of course, all of these fans tell me they want the Celtics to go all the way, but they're especially excited to cheer on head coach Joe Mazzulla.
A different perspective, I guess. When I see Joe coach, it kind of reminds me of Dan and how he coached.
The town of Johnston in full support of Boston Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla, a native of the town.
Coming from Johnston, that means a lot for us as a community because, we're just this little dot on the map and, he's out there doing it big, so it's awesome to see.
Cameron and Thomas were coached by Joe Mazzulla's father, Dan. Basketball, the common denominator in every Mazzulla equation. Joe following in his father's footsteps of coaching.
But the way he speaks, the way he demands respect, like me and my buddy were talking about, and just the way he connects with the players, the way that he invests in the players, I think that was Danny's biggest thing, is investing in people.
Dan Mazzulla passed away in April of 2020 after a battle with brain cancer. His legacy still living on in the town of Johnston.
You always have to be true to yourself, no matter who's around and who's in the situation. You always have to believe in yourself and stick to your guns and, bet on yourself at the end of the day, because if Joe didn't do that and he didn't have that kind of mentality and he wasn't raised that way, I don't think he would be in the spot that he is now.
Seeing the parallels between Joe and his father comes easily for many people in Johnston.
That grit and that hustle and that mentality that Danny had and he put into his family is now being portrayed for the entire world to see. And Joe is a mirror image of everything that this town means, everything that this town has to offer. So.
Now, when all these Johnston residents do watch the game tonight in just a few hours, it'll be all in support of Joe Mazzulla, as well as his father, Dan Mazzulla, and the legacy that he created right here in this town. We're live in Johnston. Caitlin Galehouse, ABC 6 News.
Thanks so much, Caitlin.